Welcome back to my channel, guys. I'm just going to warn you that I am going to be talking a little bit lower because I am still trying to get my voice back. A week and a half ago, I went in for tonsil surgery, so I did just have my tonsils removed, and I have 2 more days of recovery. But I have my voice back, sort of, so I'm going to try to film a video for you guys. In today's video, I am going to be talking about baby names that I absolutely love, and I actually just researched the meaning of their names today, and there's some of them that I really love and are like super adorable, and then there's some of them that I'm like, no. So all of these names have been on my list in my notes section on my phone for such a very long time, and I've been kind of like collecting them. Like if I hear a name that I really like, I'm like, okay, I need to add that to my list. But after researching some of the meanings, I'm definitely going to be taking some of them off. Cause you know, I want my child to have a meaningful name, you know? It can't just be like something stupid. So I'm gonna do girls' names first, and then I'm gonna go through the boys' names, and I also have a couple middle names also. The first girl name is Sierra. This one has kind of a weird meaning. This one means like a handsaw or like a mountain range, so like they're two completely different things. So this one doesn't really fit me at all, even though it's not really a name for me, but I'm not really a big like mountain person. Like I think mountains are absolutely beautiful, but I honestly don't think I would name my child Sierra anyway, because it's honestly a pretty common name, and you'll see that some of my names, I mean some of them are common that I like, but some of them are also like older. And I do tend to like more like older names, more like unique names, if you will. Sierra was one of my like first names that I ever chose. I started liking this I started liking this name when I was probably in like 6th or 7th grade. The next one is Sydney, like spelled with a Y, and I really like this name. I do know a couple people named Sydney, so I don't necessarily know if I would name it. Also, I'm 17 years old, by the way. Like, I am not having a baby anytime soon. I don't even have a boyfriend. I'm just like giving my list of names because I think it's really fun to talk about baby names and fun to like research baby names. And if you talk to a girl and they say that they do not have a list of baby names in their phone on their notes, they're lying to you. This one I actually love the meaning of. Also, my notepad is right here. That's why I keep like looking down at it. But this one is an English origin, which I am like European, Irish, German, Ukrainian. Is Ukraine in Europe? I'm not really sure. And it means the wide meadow, which is so cute, and I absolutely love like meadows and like wide open areas and stuff, so that one is literally perfect for me. The next one is Cora. I know one person with this name. This one means maiden. It is Greek origin, and it is a nickname for one of the Greek goddesses, which I don't really like, so I probably will never name my kid Cora, but like if you're named Cora, like that's fine. Also, I just want to let you know that if your name is any of these names, don't be offended. I just feel like I have to put a disclaimer in there. That's just my personal opinion. Like, I'm sure your name is awesome and popping. The next one is so cute. It's Clara. It came from the Nutcracker movie, and the reason that I love this name so much is because I love when people talk with like an English accent and they say Clara. Clara, come here, even though I'm not British or like English or whatever, but like if I was, this would be my daughter's name because it's so beautiful to say, like Clara. And like usually you see people with the name Claire, but like I like the name Clara because I think it's just like better. Claire is kind of like a common name. I know 3 people in my school that are named Claire, but like Clara, like no one's named that. This one is Latin, and it means bright and shining, and I absolutely love that because like it's amazing. Like bright and shining, like that's so cute, and that's exactly what I want my baby girl to be, you know? I want them to be shining bright like a diamond. The next name is Renee. I absolutely love this one. It just like flows off the tongue. It's really delicate. And this one is an English and French origin, and it means to be reborn or born again. And I like that because like as Christians, we die for Jesus, and then we're rose again as a new person, a new creation in Jesus. And I also kind of want to have like biblical names. Like I really want my babies to have some sort of like godly name, like related to like scripture and stuff. This next one, this is Delilah. I have absolutely loved Delilah my whole entire life, especially because of the song like Hey There Delilah. Love that song. It's so cute. And also think of a baby named Delilah. My mom doesn't really like this name because she said it's like kind of old. And after I read the meaning of it, I don't really like it anymore either. Delilah is Hebrew. It means languishing, lovelorn, and seductive and delicate. Definitely not what I want my child to be. But this one is biblical because Delilah is the one that seduced Samson into telling her like how he got his superpowers and stuff, and she's the one that like cut off his hair, I'm pretty sure. The next one is Margot, and I think this is probably my top name. I think my two top names are probably Clara and Margot. These are like my top names, guys. Margot means a child of light, a pearl, or a jewel. It's so pretty. I found the name Margot from the movie, what the heck was the name of it? I don't remember what it was called, but it's from a movie. It's a popular movie. I'll pop it up on the screen if I can find it. And the last full girl name is Josephine. And the reason that I chose Josephine, I originally didn't have this on my list, but I added it a couple days ago. And that's because my saint name is Josephine. She was an African-American slave, and her story is that she went through all this like hardship in her childhood, but she still had faith in God, and she still like had hope for her future and stuff, and she eventually forgave the people that like beat her and stuff, and her story is just absolutely amazing. And I just always want my child to find the joy in every situation, no matter how hard it is, and I really admire her for that. And it also means he shall increase, meaning God shall increase. It is a Hebrew origin, and I just think it's really like pretty. But I want her to be called Josephine. I wouldn't want her to have like a nickname like Josie or Fiend, like, you know what I'm saying? Plus, I know a couple people named Josie, and I just like the full name. Like, I'm not a big like nickname person, even though I'm literally going to tell you in a couple minutes with boy names that I'm going to have nicknames. So, middle names for girls. The first one is Nicole, and this one has always been a name that I liked, but now I know so many Nicoles. Actually, I don't even know that many Nicoles, but two of the people that I work with are named Nicole, and not that that's a bad thing or anything, but it's just more of a like common name, and it means people's victory, which is kind of cool. I just think it's a good middle name, like it kind of flows with everything. The next one is Rain, and I absolutely love this one. It's so cute, and it means queen, and it is from French origin, and that's just super cute. And plus my dad's name is Ray, spelled R-A-Y, so I feel like if it was a girl, then I could be like Rain. It's kind of like a remembrance of my dad and stuff, even though he's still alive, but you know what I mean. And then similar to that one is Ray, spelled R-A-E, and this one is Christian-based Hebrew, and it means a wise protector, which is just like so cool, like a wise protector. Like I definitely see my child like being full of wisdom and like making sure that everyone around them feels protected and loved. Now moving on to boy names. I feel like I have more boy names than girl names. I definitely do. I have a lot of boy names. The first one is Max. I just like Max. I don't like Maximum or Maximilian or anything. I just like Max. It's very short. My old dog's name is Max. I'll actually show you a picture of him. This is Max. He passed away when I was really young, and he's just been such a blessing to my mom and to our family as I was growing up, and everyone just like tells me all the time how he was like such a great dog and stuff. And Max is English origin, and it means the greatest. Would I name my son this? Probably not, because I don't want them to be cocky, and say, oh, I'm the greatest because I'm named Max. I'm adjusting the camera because my legs are about to fall asleep and I was sitting on my knees. I kind of like this better anyway. It's more cozy. Okay, the next one is Sirius. This one is kind of a weird one because it's like not normal at all. The reason that I found this name, actually, when I looked it up, it said that it was a popular Christian name, and I was like, I've never met anyone with the name Sirius. But it's spelled with a U, but apparently it's pronounced like it's an O. And the reason that I originally thought of this as like a girl name, like Sirius, but I don't know. Well, anyway, I have been really into like stargazing recently, and like I have an astrology app on my phone and everything, and I like love looking up the names of stars and like looking at the different constellations and stuff. And it's just so like amazing to me how God literally can speak and stars can pop up in the sky. It's just like crazy to me. So the name Sirius it means the brightest star in the sky, and every single night I look up and I can see Sirius, and it just gives me so much peace of mind. And I just always think, like, every time I look at it, I'm like, I know that God is like watching over me and protecting my heart. The next one is Benjamin, kind of like a traditional name. More of the traditional names I don't like as much anymore, but I did like them like a couple years ago. Benjamin means son of the right hand, which is good. The next one is Zachary or Zachariah. Zachariah? Yeah, I just found this one on the internet. Zachary is actually, like, it came from the name Zachar. Oh my gosh, I can't even say it. Zachariah. I keep wanting to say, like, Zachariah or something. Zachariah. And then Zachary came from that name. Okay, we got it. And this name means the Lord has remembered. And I think that that's really a good reminder that, like, the Lord is always remembering you. And even when you feel like you're the smallest in the universe and you feel like you have gone so far away from God that he doesn't want you anymore, you just have to remember that the Lord always remembers you, and he always like is looking out for you and stuff. And then for short, we would either call them Zek or Zach. Either one. I don't really care. But I think Zek is pretty cool because it's like Zechch. I am terrible with this name. But I think that's cool, like Zek as a like cool like nickname. I'm gonna move past this one. I think we've outrun it a little bit. The next one is Presley, and this one means a priest's meadow, which is kind of like, I love the idea of a meadow, but like a priest's meadow, like I don't really understand that part, but it's still pretty cool. I just have always seen the name Presley as like a guy's name, but I do know a couple girls that are named Presley. And then also my dad really loves Elvis. Obviously Elvis Presley, but I like Presley as like a first name. I think that's really cool. Next we have Justin. This one is from English origin. It means upright, righteous, just, and this one's also kind of common. But I don't know one person named Justin. I've seen movie characters named Justin. Do I know anyone named Justin? I don't think so. But I like this one because it's like, all of us are righteous under God, and I just love that so much. At first I was like, righteous, like upright, like they're gonna think that they're the crap if they think that they're righteous and like upright, but God literally told us that we are righteous in his kingdom. The next one is Lucas, spelled with a C. Is there any other way to spell it? I guess you could just name your kid Luke, and that's it. I like the name Lucas. I don't like the name Luke. Luke is such a common name. Plus, I like the spelling of Lucas. I had to think for a second if I spelled that right out loud. Lucas means luminous and white, which I really love because white is the color of innocence, and luminous just reminds me of like being like fragile and like gentle and stuff, but also being like outgoing. The next one is Rowan, and apparently this one means a tree with red berries, because apparently there's like there's a tree that's named after Rowan that grows like red berries or whatever. So this one definitely doesn't have a good meaning to it, but I love the name Rowan, and it flows really nice. It's really cute. The next one is Dawson. I also love this name. It has similar like letters to the name Rowan, Dawson, Rowan, they both have a W in it, which I love that, like, because a lot of names don't have W's in it. This one means son of David, and David means beloved or favorite, so I really do admire that. And David is a huge character in the Bible, and also one of my mentors' name is David, which is super cool. I look up to that a lot. The next three names are kind of similar, but they have different meanings, and I love all of them. These are probably my favorite guy names. The first one is Asa. This is a biblical name, and this one means healer, which I absolutely love. And then Asa is also a musical character in the Bible, so he played like different musical instruments in the Bible. And then the next one is Aza, spelt with a Z, because originally I thought that Asa was pronounced Aza, but it wasn't, and I personally like the pronunciation of Aza. I think it's just really like cool. And this means strong, and it's really important to me that my children are strong in their faith, strong personalities, and that they can like stand up for themselves and, you know, fight their battles and stuff, and be strong-hearted and strong on the outside, inner, you know what I'm saying? The next one that is also kind of similar to this is Azaria, and this means helped by God, and I absolutely love that also. And then if we wanted to, we could nickname him Aza. So it's kind of like a one-on-one deal, you know? Azaria is a full name, and then Aza as a nickname. The next one is Dustin, and this one means a strong-hearted leader, and I love that because we need some great strong-hearted leaders in the next generation and generations to come. I think that is a great quality to have in church, like leadership skills and stuff, so yeah. The next one is Carter. I know a lot of Carters, actually. I know 3 Carters. And the meaning of this name is a cart driver. That's literally it. It's just a cart driver. So there's no significance to this name, but it is still a really cute name. The next one is Theo. I absolutely love this name. This is also one of my other favorite names, Theo. It's so cute. The meaning of this name is a gift from God. Super cute, awesome meaning. The next one is Anton, and this one means a flourishing man, which I don't really like that meaning too much. I love the name Anton. It's more of like a German name, more of a like European name. I don't know anyone named Anton around the area that I live, so I think that's pretty cool. The next one is Micah. I like the spelling without the H though, because I know that some people spell it with an H. And this one, the meaning of it is actually a question. It says, who is like God? Which, like, obviously no one's like God, but like we try to be like Jesus every single day because we want to be more like a creator and produce the fruits of Jesus and everything. I just love Micah. It's really unique. And I don't know one person with the name Micah. And apparently there's also a book in the Bible named Micah. I have not read it yet, but I definitely will. Another thing I like about these names, like some of them, you can't really do nicknames for. Like Theodore is like a longer version of Theo, but I would just name them Theo, like I wouldn't name them Theodore. And then like Anton, Micah, I guess you could say Mike for Micah. Or like Rowan, I guess you could say Ro. Lucas, obviously Luke. And last but not least, I have this for boy name, and then I have one more middle name for boys. I don't have many middle names for boys, but the last one is Thomas. And I love the name Thomas, but I don't like the name Tom. And you know, if you don't like a nickname, you might as well not name your son that, because it's inevitable that people are going to call your son Tom. Like, my name's Jessica. My parents liked the name Jessica, and they didn't like the name Jess. And people call me Jess all the time. And even when I tell people I like to be called Jessica, they still call me Jess, which, like, I'm fine with. Like, a lot of my teachers and, like, best friends and stuff call me Jess. So, like, it really doesn't matter to me. And the meaning of this name is just twin. That's it. It's so boring. And very last but not least, I have one boy name, and it's actually Ray, but spelled R-E-Y. And this one means king, which, oh my gosh, are you ready for this? So, the girl middle name Rain meant queen, and then the boy middle name Ray means king. How cute would that be if you had 2 kids and named them Rain and Ray? Like their middle names, King and Queen, and obviously my dad's name is Ray, but it's just spelled differently. Family origin. Alright guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I honestly love watching videos about baby names because so many people have different ideas, and like it's crazy how the names have like so many different meanings, and how the meaning can like totally turn you off from like a name, because that's definitely what happened. I was like, like that meaning is not very good, you know? So it's like, I don't really like the name anymore because of meaning, and I want my children's name to have meaning. But if I like the name enough, then the name might just be enough. I'm kind of disappointed in Delilah though. Like, a seductive, weak woman that's delicate and lovelorn, like, such a shame. But it's still super cute. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video. Have a blessed day, guys.